We're back since the last video I recorded yesterday. Not a whole lot happened. I just wanted to do a little section. I'm probably going to do a little section again today. The focus last time was... it was basically mostly comedy with our hero saying that he would cover Maruro's bill for his drinks, and then of course he gets called out by Kuon for suggesting that in front of a whole group. So now they have to buy everybody's drinks, and Kuon said she would foot the bill this one time. Alright, so let's go to our next destination. The Imperial Capital. That's where we're headed. Things proceeded peacefully after that, all the way to the capital. The caravan's journey took... I'm gonna mute that. I hate that. There we go. The caravan's journey took 10 more days, but they were blessedly uneventful. No more bandit attacks. I was going to say blissfully. Oh well. With every mile toward the capital we traversed, we began to see more and more people on the road. Travelers, convoys of merchants and traders, groups of Ankuam, and soldiers like Ukon's company. Let's just check. Ankuam. Okay, the sell swords. Those who fight for money. Okay. It grew quite lively, in fact. There were far more people than in the village Kuon took me to. There she is. Ukon, leading the way, crests a gently sloping hill and turns to gesture grandly into the distance. I raise my eyes to follow his hand and peer ahead. Oh, is that the capital? Already? Below us spread a city so vast, it handily put the villages to shame, rows upon rows of buildings. That there's the Imperial Capital, our destination. I never imagined it would be so. How's it hold up to your place, eh, Missy? Well, it's not bad, I should think. Not bad at all. Kuon's words don't match the sour grapes in her voice, which must mean the city is unrivaled. It's so big. Is it your first time here, too, Ruataya? Yeah, I haven't been outside Kujuri in a great deal. I've really been looking forward to this. Alright, you layabouts. This is the home stretch. Let's get this cargo delivered so we can feast. I'm just gonna turn up the sound one tick. Yeah. The Ankuam rouse themselves and come lively at Ukon's proposal. The end of the road finally in sight. Oh, alas and alack. Truly, I hold no great desire to return to whence I began this journey. Likely no small amount of debt awaiteth me. Prithee, pity poor Maruro. He wisheth not to return. And then there's Maru, mumbling into his hands and looking like he's dreading every step. I'd say he looks pale, but it's not like I can really tell with all that makeup. Dekai. Whoa, it's huge! Dwarfed by the shadow of the capital's outer walls, I can't help but let out an exclamation. The front gates are a splendid, opulent affair, towering as high as the thick walls flanking them. They have a faint luster to them, as though they've been polished to a shine. He said the line much longer than that. Oh well. Magnificent! The decorations and embellishments are tastefully done, just not garish splashes of gold or silver. Amazing, sugoi. It's not gaudy, though. More stately, solid. This is a gate built for magnificence. The enormity of the gates must have struck Kuon too. She's gazing up with her hand over her mouth. My eyes meet hers, and she seems to realize how she's behaving. Kuon's neat brows twitch for some reason. Nandemo nai. Betsuni, nandemo nai. No, nothing's wrong. Nothing at all. I didn't say anything. We pass through the huge open gates as we make this puzzling exchange. Inside, splendid buildings, unlike any I've seen, dot the cityscape. Far more people bustle to and fro than in the village, crowds swarming on every street. We pass by plenty of people on the mountain road, but this is far more than I've ever seen at once. Some do business in the shops, others are earning their keep performing in the street. There are patrolling soldiers, porters weighed down with their loads, people. Just listening to the ambient noise of the throng is enough to overwhelm me. Ukon said the village didn't hold a candle to the capital, but the difference is like night and day. It's a lot to take in. The people, the buildings, sugoi. It's staggering. Is there some kind of special occasion today, like a festival or something? I just want to turn on the sound effects just in case. And I will save. Excuse me for a second. Is there some kind of special occasion today, like a festival or something? Huh? No, there shouldn't be anything going on today. I see. Still, so many people. It's always like this. We're in the heart of the capital. Itsumo? Always? Is that so? Is something up?
さっきからブツブツとつぶやいてるから何かあったのかと思ってな。
You've been mumbling under your breath ever since we passed the gates. Is something wrong?
別に何も。
No, nothing's wrong.
ただ、私の故郷よりほんの少しだけ賑やかだったから、ほんのちょっと驚いちゃっただけ。
I'm just a bit taken off guard. It's a little busier than in my home.
ただ、それだけかな。
That's all.
なるほど。にこやかな笑みを浮かべながらも眉をさらに引きつかせてる理由がなんとなくわかった。
Ha ha ha. I get it now. That's why she's wearing that perturbed expression.
にしてもやけに悔しそうだな。
She seems frustrated?
おそらくクオンの故郷より、やめとくか。
Could it be that this place puts Kuon's hometown to... Nah, I shouldn't make assumptions.
さて、俺たちはこのままこいつを大々理まで届けに行くんだが、姉ちゃんたちはどうする？
We're gonna head straight for the Imperial Cloister to deliver all this stuff. What about you kids?
そうだね。まずは寝床の確保かな。都の見物がてらに旗小屋を探すつもり。
Well, I suppose we should find a place to stay for the night. We'll locate an inn as we walk around.
そうかい。そういうことならいいとこ知ってるぜ。よければそこを紹介するがどうだい？
I know a good place if you're interested. How about it?
いいところか。
A good place, huh? Kuon mulls Ukon's suggestion over, putting a finger to her chin in thought.
それにと、いや、待った待った。いっけね忘れてた。他の宿を取られちゃ困るんだった。
Besides, crap. Right, I completely forgot. Huh?
いや、テートに着いたらみんなで仕事納めの宴をするってのが習わしてよ。
Well, we've got this tradition, yeah? We hold a banquet whenever we come back home from a job.
そのつもりでもう店の方に予約を入れさせちまっててな。
I already made reservations with this place ahead of time, see?
宴とな。
A banquet, you say? Oh, my stomach growls at the prospect.
そういや腹が減ったな。
Come to think of it, I'm hungry as hell.
もうすぐ都に着くからって昼の休憩なしで来たからな。
We skipped lunch on the road since we were so close to the capital.
つまり、私たちを歓待してくれるってこと？
In other words, you're giving us a proper reception. Kuon smiles slyly, putting special emphasis on the word us.
ああ、野郎どもの慰安も兼ねてな。
Well, it's also a good way to let the men blow off steam.
どっちかといえばそっちが本命っぽいな。
I'm guessing that's the real reason then.
せっかくだから喜んで参加させてもらおうかな。
Haha, I see. If that's the case, we'll gladly join in the festivities.
ハクもそれでいい？
Is that alright with you, Haku?
ああ、構わんよ。
Yeah, I don't mind.
よし、歓迎会の宴となればこれはただ飯の予感。
Yes, a welcoming party. Time to score a free meal.
都に着いたら外での飲食代は自腹でと言ってたからな。ただ飯最高。
Kuon warned me that I'd be paying for things out of pocket now that we're in the city, but free food?
そうか。そうしてもらえると野郎どもも喜ぶぜ。何せあんちゃんのおごりだからな。
These guys will be happy to see you there, especially since Kid's footing the bill.
なぬ？
No, we decided Kuon was fitting the bill.
ただ酒ほどうめえもんはねえからな。
Excuse me. Ain't nothing more delicious than free booze.
忘れてた。デートでみんなにおごるって約束だった。
I totally forgot. I promised I'd treat everyone once we reached the Imperial capital. But didn't you remember? Didn't Kuon say she'd pay for it?
テロは冗談だ。先に一杯おごるって言ったのは俺だからよ。今度は一つ俺の顔を立ててくんねえか。
I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I promised you a drink first, didn't I? Let me make good on that first.
そこまで言うのなら仕方ないな。ごちになろう。
If you insist, then thank you for treating me.
ハク、顔色が良くないかな。
Haku, you've gone pale.
気のせいかな。
You must be imagining things.
ああ、そうそう。これから宴をする店ってのがちょうど紹介しようと思ってた旗小屋でな。
Anyway, we're gonna be having the banquet at the inn. I was gonna recommend to you anyway, so...
騙されたと思ってそこにしてみたらいい。何しろ。
Just take my word for it and give them a chance. For one thing, they've got...
いや、こいつは見てからのお楽しみってな。特に姉ちゃんは気に入ってくれると思うぜ。
Well, you'll see. I think you'll especially like it, Missy. I'm guessing they have an open air bath. Something like that. What do they call
も
that?
うすぐだ。ほれ、見えるだろう。この先に見えるあの門までだ。
And, onsen? Onsen, I think it is, or onset? Almost there. You can see it up ahead. It's that gate there.
あの門ってどこに？
Where is he pointing? I've tried to follow the line of Ukon's finger with my eyes.
はるか向こうすぎて豆粒より小さいあの門までか。どこがもうすぐだ。
He's talking about that gate way off in the distance? It's so far off, it looks tiny. Great. I continue to follow behind him, griping in a small voice.
あれは何かな。
What is that? Kuon points at something. It looks like a white, flat-top mountain in the center of the city. It's tall enough that it can probably be seen from anywhere in the capital.
ああ、ありゃ聖廟だ。
Ah, that's the mausoleum.
聖廟？
Mausoleum?
この国の祭壇みたいなもんだな。
It's like Yamato's grand altar or shrine or something like that.
祭事の中心になる場とか、五穀豊穣を恋願う場とか、まあそんなようなところだ。
You could call it the spiritual center of the city. Festivals go on there, prayers for harvest.
そうなんだ。
I see. Kuon replies distantly, but her eyes remain fixed on the shrine, lingering on it.
実は興味津々って感じだな。
She seems more interested in it than her tone of voice implied.
何か言ったかな。
Did you say something, Haku?
いや、何も。
Nothing. Oh, poor Haku. I would hate to be Haku. He has to, like, be very, very careful with what he says in front of her. Alright, let's keep going. This place looks important. It's probably some kind of governmental or administrative center. Walls and a gate separate it from the rest of the city, and guards stand vigilant against a vigilant watch around it. Excuse me.
新年立祭りたくここに参った次第であります。
Really? Translation? She said stuff. It wasn't like she was like whispering stuff, but like, couldn't you at least like break it up? Like, I assume she's saying maybe stuff that we're not supposed to really know about, but still. ... Really? With the dull roar of the crowd more distant, now I can pick up a quiet murmuring voice behind me.
九十里を王翦が娘ルルディエ王路の名代として出資いたしました。
I am Ruatea, daughter and emissary of Ozen, Owl of Kujiri.
正常の宮のことほぎ、いやさかなることを願いまして、名産の品など慎んで奉りたく、ここに参った次第であります。
I have come to humbly present the trade goods of my country and pay double tribute to the Mikado.
ああ、なるほど。 献上品を届ける際の口上の練習か。
I get it. She's rehearsing what she'll say when she presents her country's offerings. Ruatea continues to recite her lines to herself, muttering under her breath. The gatekeeper flags us down as we approach.
ここに何用か、目的と名を名乗られい。
State your name and business. What seek you here?
どうするんだ？
What do we do in this situation? I glance over at Ukon, lost, who in turn, well, more like everyone, looks at Ruatea expectantly. Yeah. No doubt, failing the eyes of the group on her, Ruatea walks forward stiffly. I...
不十里王王禅が娘ペルティエ
Oh my god. Ruatea, daughter and emissary of Ozen. Her voice gradually becomes smaller and smaller as she speaks, her eyes fixed on her feet. Before long, she's mumbling in a tiny, inaudible voice, and no one can make out a single word, which the gatekeeper probably isn't expecting because he looks to us, then back at her, flummoxed.
ああ、すまぬがよく聞き取れなかった。もう一度言ってもらいたい。
I'm sorry, miss, but could you repeat that? I am... I am... Oh... Calling her out may have been the wrong thing to do. She shrinks away and pulls into herself.
なんか手間取ってるみたいだな。腹減ってんだが、まだ終わらないのか。
Looks like she's having difficulty with all this. Can we get a move on? I'm hungry.
このままだと、まだ時間がかかりそうだな。
We're gonna be here all day at this rate.
仕方ない。とっとと終わらせるか。
I guess I have no choice. I'm gonna take matters into my own hands.
我らは九十里王王禅様の使い。このお方は九十里が姫巫女ルルティエ様である。
We're envoys of Lord Ozen, the aloe of Kujuri. This is his esteemed daughter, Ruatea.
こたびは正常の御代を祝い、さらなる繁栄を願って名産の品など献上したくここに参った。
We have come to humbly present the trade goods of her country and pay due tribute to the Mikado.
ことの次第、しかと拝聴しました。王禅王の名代とはつゆ知らず、数々の無礼の段、どうかお許しを。
Understood. Please forgive my pertinence. I didn't realize you were Lord Ozen's contingent.
では、見印を改めさせていただきます。
If you would just please allow me to verify your sale. Please.
ルルティエ様。
Ruatea. Yeah, of course.
見印を拝見させていただきたいのですが。
If I may see your seal. Yeah, right away. Ruatea produces a palm-sized block from her sleeve, carved with some kind of sigil.
確かに。遠路お疲れ様であります。お通りを。
Very well. Thank you for journeying all this way, milady. You may pass.
ありがとうございました。
Arigato gozaimashita. Thank you very much.
ありがとうって。
Arigato? I didn't do anything.
何がだ？
For what?
はて、何か礼を言われるようなことしたか？
Did I really do something worth thanks?
その
Well,
さっきの
what you did for me just now?
先ほどの助け舟を出して代わりに口上を述べたことかな。
I think she's talking about how you just bailed her out and made her introduction for her.
ああ、なんだ。そのことか。
Oh, that, Kuon?
でもハクが助け舟を出すなんて思わなかったな。ちょっと見直しちゃった。
You didn't strike... You didn't strike me as the type to run to a lady's rescue, Haku. I'm seeing you in a new light.
そうか。
Really?
言えない。
I can't bring myself to tell them that I was just so hungry I had to get in here.
腹が減ってて、とっとと済ませてもらいたかったから代弁したんだと。
I only spoke over Ruatea because I'm the hungriest I've ever been, and I want to get to the food. Ruatea shyly bows in front of me.
そんな純粋にありがとうございますな瞳をこっちに向けないでくれ。
Please don't look at me with those innocent eyes. I don't deserve this. I'm a charlatan. Ruatea looks at me with warm gratitude, and Kuon smiles at us both.
よく考えてみたら、こっちが何もしなくても、クオンが助け舟を出すつもりだったんだろうな。
Kuon probably would have helped her out if I hadn't done anything.
もしかして余計なことをしたのか？
Did I need to speak up at all? Well, we'll never know. Eventually, we arrive in a rich-looking neighborhood. The roads lined by manors with tiled roofs. Ugh. Each estate has a proper moat and thick earthen walls, giving them an old-fashioned, stately look.
よし、ここだ。着いたぜ。
Alright, this is the place. We're here. At Ukon's words, I look up to find a particularly large, splendid manor standing out from the rest.
やっと着いたか。いくらなんでも広すぎるだろう。
Finally! The city is way too big to walk around.
お待ちしておりました、ウコン殿。お疲れ様であります。
We've been waiting for you, Master Ukon. I trust your excursion was fruitful. Another gatekeeper comes jogging up to our group.
おう、今戻ったぜ。こいつが九十里からの献上品だ。丁重にな。
We just got back. This is the offering from Kujuri. Take good care of it for now. Yes, sir.
じゃ、後のことは頼んだぜ。
I'll leave the rest to you guys.
いや、ちょっと待ってください。
Yes, wait, sir. Wait a minute. Ukon warily rubs at his shoulder and turns to go, only to be stopped by a hurried sentry.
どこへ行くんですか？報告やら手続きやらをやっていただかないと困りますって。
Where are you going? You need to file paperwork, observe the standard protocols.
いやー、悪いな。疲れてるんで、細かいことはまた明日にな。
Sorry, I'm beat. I'll handle all that later. ちょっと待って. Wait a second. No.
よかったのか？置いてきただけで。
Was it really okay to just leave them with the offerings like that?
こっちとしては長々待たされずに済むからありがたかったが。
Though I'm grateful we don't have to sit around and wait for paperwork. Oh. Ruatea sways uneasily, looking as though she wants to say something, but she remains silent.
ああ、もともとあそこ、オシュトルの屋敷に届ける手はずになっていたからな。
Yeah, the plan was always to bring it to Oster's manor.
オシュトル。あの仮面の男か。
Oster? You mean the guy with the mask, huh?
あそこに届けとけば、後の手続きやら品定めやらは全部やってくれるからな。
Yeah, he'll take care of all that protocol and bureaucratic stuff.
だから、ルルティエ様、 そんな心配しなさんなって。
So don't worry about it, Lady Ruatea.
名代として来たお姫さんとしては不安だろうが、あとは向こうに任せておけば何の心配もいらねえからよ。
I know you're anxious and you want to make a good impression, but let people help you out sometimes, yeah? Okay.
てなわけだ。さて宴。
Now, I think we've got a banquet to get to. Isn't that right, men? Ukon leads the way, and we all follow along eagerly. Let's get to that dang banquet.
そういえばあの二人どこへ行った？
Huh? I only noticed just now, but where did the twins run off to?
大代理の門まではいたと思うんだが。
I could have sworn they were with us at the gates. I just got Utawarerumono 3 in the mail, and it comes with a pillow cover with the twins on it. So it does give away their identities, but if you watch the intro, I think it gives their identities away there too. So, but yeah, I don't know anything about them. I never met them in the anime. I never got that far. All right, let's move on. As is their wont, it seems that mysterious duo has wandered off again without a word. We chat idly amongst ourselves as Ukon leads us through the streets of the capital. We move outward from the center of the city, eventually coming upon a district full of greenery. Ooh.
着いたぜ。ここが旅籠屋白老閣だ。この都ではかなり有名なんだぜ。
Ah, here we are, the Hakurakuka. The Hakurokaku Inn. It's a renowned establishment here in the city.
ああ、なんていうか他とは違った雰囲気の建物だな。風情があるというか。
This building has a different architectural style to it. It's pretty tasteful, actually.
広い上に随分贅を凝らした作りだ。しかもそれなのに嫌味を感じさせない。
It's built spaciously and sumptuously, but it doesn't feel overly grand or ostentatious. The outer facade has strangely exotic atmosphere to it, departing from the rest of the city's style. Yeah, it doesn't really look like a city building.
この一風変わった旅籠屋はここの女将の趣味らしい。
The unusual architectures to the owner's personal taste, apparently.
ここだけの話だ。女将はめっぽい色気があって腕っぷしもすげえらしい。
Just between us, the proprietress is a drop-dead gorgeous woman. She's got crazy strength, too.
色っぽくて腕っぷしって。
Sexy and strong, huh? Hearing that, I glance over my shoulder. Uh-oh. She's like a yandere. Kuon seems like she hasn't been listening, looking around at the exotic building.
腕っぷしだけは申し分ないな。
Well, she's definitely strong. Yeah, he was a little surprised that she wasn't more on the sexy front when he caught her figure in a previous episode.
おい、みんなが待ちくたびれてんだ。もう行くぜ。
Oi, keep up, you two. Let's not keep everyone waiting. Alright, Kuon.
よ、そこの女越さん。うちの連中はもう集まってるかい？
Excuse me, miss. There should be a group here ahead of me.
はい。お連れの方ならロギクのまでもう始めておりますが。
Yes. Your friends are already gathered in the wild chrysanthemum room.
そうかい。ありがとよ。
I gotcha. Thanks. The worker bustles off before Ukon has a chance to thank her.
えらく忙しそうだな。
Someone's busy, I guess.
たくあいつら、主賓も待たねえで勝手に始めやがったが。
So they started off on their own without waiting for the guests of honor to show up, huh?
悪いな。こっちから誘っときながら勝手によ。
Sorry about that. I feel bad since I invited you and all.
いや、別にいいんじゃないのか。待たせるのも悪いし、先にやっててくれた方が気が楽だ。
It's fine. I mean, I'd feel just as bad making them wait, as long as they're enjoying themselves.
それより、ここの人とは顔見知りみたいだったが、常連なのか？
You seem pretty familiar with the people here. Are you a regular here or something?
お？まあな。ここは同じ格付けの旗小屋や料亭よりもちょいと割高だが、料理もうまいし、いい酒も揃えてある。
Huh? Yeah, I guess you could say that. It's a little upscale, but the food and the booze is good.
なんていうのか、壺を抑えてるってやつか？感じも悪くないしよ。
I guess you could say they hit the mark for me. The ambience isn't bad either.
確かにいい雰囲気だね。廊下は磨き上げられていて、感じのいい装飾にも手入れが行き届いているみたい。
Yeah, the atmosphere certainly is nice. It seems like they maintain the place with great care. Kuon enters behind us as she speaks.
それに、ちゃんと見えないところにも気を配っているみたいなのも感じがいいな。
They don't just put an effort where it's visible. Every nook and cranny is clean.
さすが姉ちゃんだ。わかってるね。
You get the idea, Kuon.
なわけで、ルルティエ様。
So, Lady Ruatea.
この旗小屋であれば申し分ないと思うんですが、どうですかい？
Any objections? If this inn isn't to your liking, there is another I can show you. Ruatea jumps, having been looking around, Ukon's question catching her by surprise.
ここですか？
Here?
気に入らなければ別のとこに案内しやすが、どうです？
If you don't like it, we've got other options. How about it?
いえ、気に入らないとかは。
No, it's not that I don't like it.
不満そうって感じじゃないな。どちらかというと、不安？
She doesn't seem displeased. If anything, she seems anxious.
こんな素敵なところ。
This is such a lovely place.
ルルティエ様んとこの城に比べたら大したことねえかもしれやせんが。
It doesn't hold a candle to your family's castle, I bet.
そんなこと。あそこは素敵とは違うと。
That's not true. I don't think that place can be considered lovely.
もしかしてこういうところは初めて？
Is this your first time in a place like this?
はい。
Yeah.
あまりお城から出たことありませんでしたから。
Don't leave the castle much so.
そっか。
I see. At Ruatea's words, Kuon smiles kindly.
そういえば、ここって同じ格付けのとこと比べて少々割高って言ってたけど、どのくらい違うんだろう。
Which reminds me, you mentioned this place is a little upscale, but how upscale exactly?
ん？そうだな。階によって違ってくるが、まあ安い部屋で同じ格付けの旗小屋の5から8割増しってとこか。
Well, it varies by floor, but the cheaper rooms are about 50, maybe 80% over average. Uh-huh.
そうなんだ。
I see.
どうやらルルティエのために宿をここに決めようかと思ったが、値段を聞いて躊躇したっぽい。
Seems like she was ready to settle on this place for Ruatea's sake, but balked at the high cost.
何か言った？
Did you say something?
いや何も。
No, I didn't say anything.
まあここが割高なのも訳があってだな。
Well, there's a reason why this inn's so expensive, you know. It's got an open-air bath, doesn't it?
ああ、そうだな。もう始めちまってるんなら急いで行く必要もないか。
I know. I suppose we don't have to rush if the men have already started.
よっしゃ、ついてきな。いいもん見せてやるぜ。
Follow me. I'll show you something nice this place has going for it. Open-air bath. Open-air bath. Eh? As Ukon leads the way through a side corridor, Kuon begins sniffing the air.
この香り。
The scent?
嘘。もしかして。
No, could it be? Kuon quickens her pace, her tail wagging sinuously behind her in quick, frenetic excitement.
ここだここ。姉ちゃん、扉を開けてみな。
Right over here, Missy. Go ahead and open the door. Bum bum bum, steam bath. Yay. It's not an open air bath, but still good. Kuon, in high spirits, throws the door open with great force. Steam billows into the hall from within.
はあ、こりゃ大したもんだ。
Well, I won't lie, this is pretty impressive. Wow! The chamber is wide and spacious, and a deep wooden bathtub inside brims with piping hot water. Billowing steam and the scent of rich wood wafts outward from the luxurious bathroom.
落ち着くな。いい香りだ。
It's a nice fragrance. Calming.
どうで、この辺りじゃ珍しい湯船の張られた大風呂はよ。
So what do you...
旗親自慢の大浴場だぜ。
Excuse me. So, what do you think? Big communal baths like this are hard to come by in the city, huh? Incredible!
こんなお風呂初めて見ました。
I've never seen anything like this before.
だろう。このかけ流しで湯が溢れ出る贅沢な湯船なんてのは、よその旗小屋じゃお目にかかれねえだろうな。
Right? You won't see a bath like this in any other inn in town. Not with running hot water, anyway.
天井人の屋敷にだってこんなでかい湯船はねえくれなんだぜ。
Even the court nobles' manors don't have tubs this huge.
風呂好きの姉ちゃんなら多少割高でも喜んでここにすると思ったんだがな。
I figured our resident bath-crazy apothecary would appreciate it, even if it meant a higher price.
まあそれはいいとして、どうで、パーッとやる前にここで旅の汗を流して。で、聞いてんのかい？
Anyway, if you feel like it, go ahead and wash off before we... Wait, are you listening? Kuon stares forward with with wide eyes, hands trembling as she reaches out. She looks for all the world like a starving wanderer in the desert, finally coming upon an oasis.
薬物を扱いすぎて禁断症状でも現れたか。
She's really shaking. Is she having withdrawal symptoms from handling so many drugs? Or... Hot water. She staggers forward to the bath, dipping her hand in the water and gliding it across its surface. Running hot water.
おお、風呂だな。
Yeah, it's a bath.
湯船、お風呂、お湯。
Bath? Hot bath. Since Kuon's behavior is starting to worry me, I step forward into the room, trying to see her face. Hot baths. Flip. In an eye blink, Kuon slips out of her clothes so quickly they hang behind her in the air for a moment. She stands before everyone, how you say, in her birthday suit? Au natural, in the buff. From my vantage point, I can only see her backside. Well, the backside of her. There's not a stitch left. Then... Kuon vaults the side of the tub and leaps in, bottom first. Her whole body breaks through the water, and the resulting spray soaks everyone in the splash zone. Oh, you idiot. She energetically fills her hands with the steaming water, letting it run down her arms giddy. Have you gone crazy, Kuon? Kuon flops her whole body into the bath, rollicking around like a gleeful child. I'm stunned into silence. I have no words for Kuon's sudden romp. Kuon pops her head out of the bath to begin splashing at me, grinning broadly and giggling. Next to me, Ruatea seems just as bewildered as I am. But of course she would be. Calm, erudite Kuon is flailing naked before us without care. Just how much does she love Baz that she's totally beside herself like this? She seems totally checked out, too. She's oblivious to the fact that we're all still here. Her chest, her legs, even what's directly between them, everything is just sort of in the open. Under typical circumstances, the sight of her would be a pleasant one, but that she's shamelessly rollicking around like that? It's off-putting, to say the least. Ruatea quickly snaps back to reality, gathering up Kuon's clothes and approaching her. Ruatea, you can't wear your kimono in the bath, silly. You gotta take off your clothes for a bath. Kuon reaches for the sash under Ruatea's kimono. Oh my god. But by some ungodly sleight of hand, Ruatea's falls in the bath. She slowly, agonizingly turns her head, and her eyes meet mine. Ruatea gasps, going stiff. Large tears well up in her eyes, and her face turns crimson. Aww. Though she says that, she makes no effort to cover herself, just standing there and trembling. She can't even move, frozen stiff, still from the shock. Just cover yourself, please! Somehow, I can't bring myself to look away as Ruatea stands there. Kuon hugs Ruatea tight. Ruatea slowly sinks into the bath, still frozen stiff. Kuon, have you gone crazy? Kuon looks at Ruatea, now partially obscured by bathwater, then follows the line of her gaze. Oh my god. Her eyes meet mine. And her enormous smile freezes. Yeah, Kuon, you just went crazy for fan service. Suddenly, finding her modesty, Kuon covers her chest with her arms, driving for cover as Ruatea had. Aww. Alright, I'm gonna save it there. Oh, poor Kuon. Kuon raises her eyes above the surface of the water, glaring daggers at me. I have no idea what she's trying to say. She turns red like a lobster boiling in the hot water of the bath, and the steam becomes heavy. I don't understand what she's trying to communicate, but she seems enraged. Looks like I don't have a choice. I'll just push the blame on Ukon, and... Where the hell did Ukon go? Well, enjoy your bath. You should have ran away while you had the chance. I turn and bolt at full tilt for the exit. Just a bit closer. I reach for the door. Oh no. Then something long and sinuous snakes around my ankle and sends me toppling. What just... I look down to find Kuon's unusually dexterous tail wrapped around my foot. Just where do you think you're going? A hole the size of a fingertip suddenly tears through the wall beside my head. I don't approve of you trying to run away after sneaking a look at a maiden's soft, fair skin, Haku. Oh, I wouldn't say snuck a look. Oh. Something? No, nothing. Kuon squeezes her fists together over the surface of the water, squirting a high-pressure stream. She's using her hands to squirt water like a... Calm down, you're putting holes in the walls. And I didn't see anything, I promise. Really? I want to say, how could I not see everything you were just shaking around? But my life's at stake here. Well, there was a lot of steam, so... So I didn't see anything. Your back was turned and Ruatea sank straight in the water. And I definitely didn't make eye contact with you. You're imagining things. This is crazy. So in other words, you saw everything. The phrase, digging my own grave, feels apt at this juncture. Haku, the sight of a maiden's soft skin doesn't come cheaply. Time to exact a little payment, I think. Stop! No! Come on, let's talk this over. You'll understand. Time for your punishment. Ouch. And he's done. Poor Haku. Alright, I'm definitely quitting now. Haku. Alright, so next time we'll get back into this and hopefully get past the bath scenes. I think we're gonna be having a male scene, and then maybe we'll get back into some battles next time. So I'll see ya. Probably not too long.